Hi guys, Gamblefish here. So today we are going to be playing Mundo support. We're going to be giving the doctor his medical license. So the plan is we are playing Dr.Mundo support. Oh, early invade here. I will explain the build in a minute. I'll throw a Q or two first. We'll get first blood here. We'll get first, there we go. First blood picked up. Okay, that's a really good start to the game. Well, as I was saying, today we're going to be playing Dr.Mundo support. We're going to be giving him his medical license. So we are going to be going Moonstone Renewer into like full heal items. And obviously the reason this is good is because we heal our allies, but all of the shielding and healing procs off of support items, if I get them up here, such as Redemption, so it's 20% shield and heal power, actually applies to my W and ult healing as well. I don't think it applies to my passive healing. Or at least I believe it applies to the two. If I'm wrong, someone can correct me. But it also makes Mundo surprisingly tanky. So we'll give our jungle a quick leash. And we'll head to lane. So, Dr. Mundo in lane is quite fun. Because you basically just play dodgeball for however long laning phase lasts. So we're just going to be throwing Qs at the enemy as soon as they come, whenever they arrive. But while we wait for them, let's talk about team comps and runes. So in the top lane it is Shen versus Trendemir. In the jungle it is Nocturne versus Lee Sin. In the mid lane it's Jump Squad. It's Ziggs versus... that's never good. Is Ziggs versus Zac. Zac mid probably full AP, I think. Oh, yeah, maybe we can go full AP. And then, obviously, in the bot lane, it is me and Samira versus this Ashe Blitzcrank. As I said, we're just going to be throwing Qs, trying to pick up farm when we can. In the early laning phase, nothing too drastic. For runes, I've gone Guardian. Get them up here for you. Demolish, because you still get a lot of HP, surprisingly. You still sort of have like 2,000 HP or so. Second Wind, just so that if we do get poked in lane, we are a melee tank with no real full-on engage. If we do get poked, we can sort of live. And then Revitalize to help our teams. And then I've also gone Approach Velocity because my Q procs, I believe. And Magical Footwear because saving 300 gold is fun. You can... I did play with Biscuits. Okay, so, yeah. I did play with Biscuits a few games ago. It's not terrible. You don't really need to know. Obviously, it doesn't help with the mana. I completely forgot that it gives mana as well. And it's basically wasting part of the room. As you saw, into Blitzcrank, this is quite a good lane. Into any sort of CC bot lane, it's quite a good lane. I played into Leona earlier. Because of my passive. Which will stop most of the damage coming through onto me. It looks like they should have come mid. Which will stop most of the damage coming onto me. Most of the damage, most of the CC coming, all of the CC coming onto me in the early laning phase. Which means as long as I play safe when this is down, I can kind of do whatever I want when it's up because I'm at no threat now. I can just run towards him. You know, he takes a bit of my HP. I can pick this part up, reset the cooldown a little bit and heal back up. It doesn't really matter to me. We're going to save our stack here for the cannon minion. I'm going to look to poke out, or the minion, I guess. I was going to say Ashe, but I guess we're poking a minion. Going to look to poke Ashe with a few cleavers in a minute. We'll throw one at Blitz, we'll miss. I'm not going to lie, my cleaver accuracy has not been all there this game. Oh, I thought that was going to hit. Blitz is just laughing at us for missing all these cleavers. There goes another one. The only issue is if you do play like I'm playing right now and you miss your cleavers, you do lose a lot of health in lane. But your passive, as long as you're not getting hard engaged on, will sort of make up for that. So again, just playing dodgeball. Oh, into the minion. Another one to Ashe. And you can see very quickly the damage sort of amps up and becomes... oh, we're getting ganked here. Becomes a lot. Okay. I think I die here anyway. Yeah, because he's going to flash ignite. No, I'm not going to live this, unfortunately. Yeah, and then the Q comes out. Really unfortunate. I thought we could turn there. No, that's the wrong item. We're going to Moonstone first. We get it anyway. Kind of unfortunate there. I thought Samira would turn onto the Nocturne with me and we'd be able to burst him down before the other two gets there. I always forget, and I forget when I'm playing Samira as well, that her early game damage isn't incredible. You can't really play uber aggressive until first, second item. Which is obviously upsetting, but it is what it is. Only one death over. We'll go back to playing dodgeball and just farming for a bit. And just try and get that moonstone. Unfortunately, I do have heal this game. I wasn't supposed to take heal. I was supposed to take exhaust. But it is what it is. We're going to try and get this for... Never mind. I was going to say we're going to try and get this for Samira and ourselves. But Samira really, really wanted the cannon. We'll get 2 minions here, it won't really matter. And ping missing because I have no order. Okay, there they are. So he stayed in lane, which is really weird. I thought he would have backed. Yeah, we can sort of still play for some poke. I'm going to look to get a Demolish Proc off here, and that will actually kill the first plate. I didn't expect it to do that much damage, and I don't know why. So Lee Sin's just killed Nocturne in our jungle. Our Lee Sin is really, really fed, which is really good, and it is a tank. Zac. So we'll have a very, very tanky comp late game with Mundo, Zac, and Lee Sin, and then obviously, although it may not look it sometimes, kind of Tryndamere is artificially tanky with his ult. So we will be able to play really, really teamfighty and really, really aggressive in the late game. We're going to back here. I'm going to pick up under the control ward. I'm going to pick up Kindle Gem. Obviously the health is nice, and the ability haste also means that we can throw out Qs more often. The more often we can throw out Qs, the happier I am, because I love playing dodgeball. But other than that, the laning phase is going to be pretty simple here. Hopefully Samira doesn't die here. Okay, this is unfortunate. She might, she doesn't, she still has flash. Okay, she can make it out. She can make it out. There we go. She won't make it out. Really good. Unfortunately, we have to pop flash. But it doesn't always go the way you plan. We do have a cannon here. I really want... luckily, they're shoving the wave in, so I should be able to get this cannon without any trouble, actually. They are trying to let the cannon die, but it's not going to die. And then we can obviously play safe and just sort of farm the minions under turret. So far, this game's been okay. We're not really having much impact in the bot lane, but we are... I mean, the rest of the team's sort of doing it for us. Obviously, our Lee Sin is super fed, as we discussed, or as I said, and... well, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, just so sing his praises. Our Zac is actually relatively far ahead as well. Lee Sin just, reminding Nocturne that he's a gracious fellow. I'd really like to get another control ward down this bush. I think we're going to have to settle for a regular ward, because I think our control wards with the way that the lane's pushing is just going to get taken. So we're going to come around here and drop our ward here. Okay, they have a control ward in there anyway. So even though that ward will get destroyed, we have another, and does give me the information that obviously there is a control ward in that bush. We're going to pray that our support item comes up before cannon gets low. I will ping her off it, just to sort of say, hey, my support item's coming up. Oh, and I think she dies now. Yeah, unfortunately not much we can do here. I'm going to pop ult. I think I die anyway. Oh, we'll pop some more healing. So we will live there. Nocturne's jumped in on the mid lane. We can go watch that while I back, because I don't have enough HP to really contest. Oh no, with my... oh, I should do. Does look like he's going to... oh, maybe he went. Oh, that was a really, really bad by me. We are going to live barely. Nocturne does die, which is huge. I've got to be careful for this arrow. I think we're safe. She doesn't have enough mana for it. So Zac does pick up the kill in the mid lane onto the Nocturne. Puts him even further behind. Puts Zac obviously further ahead, which is always nice to see. Now both these items are actually completely useless. But I have nothing better to buy. We have upgraded our support item, so we are going to pick up the sweeper. And we'll head back towards the bot lane. I don't know what Samira's doing. I think she's looking to buy another item. I'm guessing, since she's just standing AFK in base. Either that or she's done with having a doctor in that lane. We'll just wait and see. So I should finish off her Berserker's Greaves, and there is now Swiftness Boots from the Blitzcrank, which obviously If you don't know, very good on Blitzcrank because they stop the slow from his W. He slows himself after he gets the move speed. Okay, Samira was just looking for an iron by the looks of things. But it also stops the slow from my Q. Okay, that Q looked like it should have hit, but... Right game's hitbox, what can you do? Wow. Okay, so the end of the hitbox is upsetting, but again, it is what it is. That's the mantra we live by. Okay. And there we go, another Riot Games hitbox where it didn't actually look at it, but it did hit her. Riot Games plays in both sides. Riot Games has no favourites. That's the takeaway for today. We'll grab this control real quick. Hope our Samira doesn't get caught out. No, it looks like they've just backed off. And we'll just farm, and I think we may be able to get another turret plate here if my Demolish is up, which it is. Or it should be. If it's not by now, I'll be very surprised. Okay, there are the boots, which is nice, because now we can sort of run around a bit quicker. Throw another Q, we'll miss it. But it does force them to play a bit safer. Okay, so we should actually... We're not going to get the kill there. Oh, we are going to get the kill there. Because Lee Sin's there. We are going to get dived on. And unfortunately... Wow, Lee Sin makes it out. That is insane. And he gets the hook as well. We can look to turn. At least to protect the Lee Sin. I still have flash up, so it doesn't really matter to me. And Lee Sin is just playing crazy games. And we're going to get another 2 onto the Samira. This is beautiful. Is that all 5 of the players down in the bot lane? Wow. That is insane. Ow. I didn't mean to walk over those. Oh, I'm dead. That was terrible by me. I didn't see the little bombs, walk straight over them. And died because of it. Which is never what you want to see. But they are predominantly AD this game, so we are going to be going for the Ninja Tabi. Yeah, I did get a bit right there. I really should not have walked into those mini mines. But it is what it is. Samira will unfortunately die there for the kill. I think Tryndamere also dies here, unless he can dodge the hook. Oh, he's alright, he's alright. Unless we're going for the most aggressive tower dive of all time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, there's another kill for Tryndamere. Never going to be upset by seeing a fed Tryndamere. But yeah, all 5 players on both teams actually. I believe the Zac came in the end. In the bot lane. This Nocturne doesn't look very happy with me, and I'm struggling to understand why. I'm just a doctor. I'm just trying to help people. Back to dodgeball in the bot lane. We'll wait for Samira to get back. Throw a few more Qs out. Try and just poke the Ashe. So Samira doesn't have her first item yet, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. If she had it, we could look to play super aggressive. She does have boots though, so we can still look to play up. If I don't eat too many of those, I'm not sure that they would be very tasty. So there's no wards in there, which is good because it means if we want to get a gank, obviously it's kind of free for Lee Sin, and Lee Sin is still 6-2 and 2, 6-2 and 6, sorry. So he's still scary. Okay, did I see Nocturne there or am I going crazy? I thought I saw Nocturne there. I will play... Oh no, yeah, there was Nocturne there. Okay, so we back out now. Oh, she can't dash to me anyway. Really good. Oh, okay, this is not really going to plan for them, I feel. And that is the power of Mundo's chase. He can kind of just run after you spamming Q. Okay, we've got another 4-man gank in the bot lane. They are really, really unhappy with us. Whatever I've done, I've really upset someone. But it doesn't really matter. Tryndamere is getting so far ahead on the top side that it doesn't really make much difference if they spend 4 ults to kill me and Samira. Hopefully Zac can also look to push in the mid turret off of this. Sort of anything we can get from this play on top or mid side, even if we get the Herald here and we can look to place it somewhere. So the TB is going to come in, so we're not going to get anything off this, unfortunately. They break the tier 1, but it is not the end of the world. We can still play it. Wow, they really want to get rid of this bot lane. So Zac is coming in. I'm still kind of scared. I'm just going to throw a few Qs in and try and sort of dissuade them. It's sort of all I can do, unfortunately, at the moment. Okay, Yash dies here. And then we'll probably get Nocturne as well. Yeah, so we do go 2 for 1 there. Oh well, he's still going for it. I can't actually get over to him, unfortunately. It would have been nice. Although, again, topside is suffering because of it. With Tryndamere able to push up, Lee Sin might get a kill. Yeah, he's going to get the kill here. I don't know if he dies. I don't think he dies for it, which is even better. We're going to find that way if we're going to back. We can pick up the Moonstone Renewer. This will allow us to start healing our Samira. They're going to buy Grievous Wounds, unfortunately, in this game, because we do have Samira, we do have Elysium with Gore Drinker, we do have Azak in the mid lane, and we obviously have a Mundo, who is building support items that heal. If they don't buy Grievous Wounds this game, we are insanely lucky, and the enemy team missed something. So they're kind of running around as a 4-man death squad at the moment, which isn't the worst way to play. I don't think I can really recommend it, but I guess it's working for them, so we can't throw too much shade their way. Anyway, oh, I farmed too much. We're gonna replace their control wood here with one of our own, and get another ward up here. Just keep an eye because the Nocturne is absolutely about to gank. We are going to look for a kill here. We're going to get one. We may end up getting a second, hopefully. Okay, so Samira should be able to get another one there. Okay, that's 2. Come on, Samira ult. There's 3. And this should be the 4th. Yep, 4. Oh, is she going to get the 5th? She is going for the 5th, and I think she's going to get it. Okay, so I think when you're in a situation where it's 3v5, and 2 of you die for the entire enemy team, and Samira gets all the kills, I think you take those generally. Again, this team is really, really angry at us. Really, really angry at us, and I don't really understand why, but maybe they're having a bad day. There's flame all round. Everyone's angry. I guess that's just the nature of League of Legends, unfortunately. So we have the Moonstone, we have the Steel Caps. We're looking to get Redemption next. And that's when our healing sort of really kicks off. And then after that, we're going to be going for the Mikhails. The reason I like going these 2 items is because they both give 20% rather than 10% on stuff like Armed Sensor. Which means your Moonstone really builds up and your own healing builds up quite a lot. Okay, so we're gonna look for Drake here. Ziggs is in the bot lane. We can obviously see Ashe and Shen on the top lane. Shen can get down here, but he's the only one on the enemy team who can. So it's not a terrible decision. We don't know where Nocturne is, admittedly, but it doesn't really matter. We are far enough ahead that it's kind of hard for them to... We're going to look for a Q here. Yep, there we go, and there's the assist. We could probably look for Ashe here as well. I've got the Moonstone going, so I'm constantly healing. Oh, there's the early flash. She did not want to get caught by that. Okay, so Demolish is up here, which means we're going to get this turret. As I said, you know, 2000 HP at level 10, you're still surprisingly tanky. I'm just going to ult and turn around, I think, here. Moonstone also procs when you're getting hit by enemy ability, so I can just eat a load of poke and heal. As you can see, my allies aren't really taking damage. They're still very, very high HP. With no healing from the Samira coming out. Obviously, she's going to have lifesteal now. Samira loves lifesteal. We're looking... Yep, that's a kill on the top side. We get the turret in mid. Looking like we might be going for that dub soon. We're going to go mid. I think me and Samira are just going to take this wave. Actually, I'll just play around Samira. I was going to say look for the mid wave, but it's going to die by the time we get there. We really want this tower really to close out the last bit of fortification they have outside of their base. And once we shut that down... Okay, Blitzers roam down the roof, so we have to be careful with that. Once we get rid of that, we can really start kind of hammering into their base. I'm going to get some wards down, because my vision score is atrocious. Not a surprise. Samira's looking for the play here. I'm nowhere near, but it's fine, because I'm here now. And we are healing away. Unfortunately, Samira's not come with me, so I can't heal her up. And because there's no champions here, I can't heal her up that way either. So we are going to sacrifice ourselves here. Samira hopefully will get away. Hopefully the Nocturne can't kill her. I don't think he can. I don't think he has the vision. Yep, Samira will get away. I'm quite fine with giving my life for my ADC in such a manner. It's not the end of the world, and if it's a Samira, sorry, I struck my phone. If it's a Samira, I'll be quite happy to let her live. She is one of the better late-on carries. She has got 600 gold bounty. I have nothing. So we are sort of 150 gold, just over 160 now, away from our redemption. And then once we get that, that's probably all we're going to get. The most unfortunate thing about playing support is you usually run on these very, very low gold cost builds, unless you get super fed, which has been known to happen. It happens quite often in the Elam, and I'm quite a low player. We might be able to look for a kill here. Never mind, the entire enemy team is there and I want nothing to do with them. And of course, the only other issue in Moonstone is I can't heal myself. Just going to eat the Ash ult. It's not going to stop us really. We can just waltz away. I can look for an alternate to turn here. When the team arrives, we're going to start throwing out Qs, start healing the team up. Didn't mean to take that kill, but it is what it is. And Samira should get a double kill here. We picked up everyone else. We're not going to get the double kill, which is unfortunate. And Samira's Immortal Shield Bow unfortunately gets procced. The enemy team are really, really, really unhappy. Unfortunately, that's kind of the nature of solo queue. Teams generally don't... It's really weird, and it's one of the things that's always confused me about League, is the fact that solo queue, not solo queue, sorry, draft pick seems to be a way more toxic environment than ranked, even though there are far more stakes on the line, or a lot more on the Why can't I speak today? There's a lot more on the line, a lot more stakes in a ranked game. I don't know. I'd love to know why that is, but we'll heal up quick. Heal Samira a little bit. I'm going to start throwing out Qs again. Heal my Samira to full. I am going to die for it because I played uber greedy. Really, really bad play by me. But we will pick up the redemption, so it's 50-50. Pick up some MR for the Ziggs and the Blitz and even a lot of the Shen's damage. And now we get to watch a blank screen for a minute. Although it seems to be going our way. Yeah. So just Ziggs left alive. Zach's going to get on top of him. I don't know if he has the damage to kill him. No, he doesn't have the damage to kill him there. But oh, and the Lee Sin does have the damage to kill him. Unfortunately, Treadmill will die to a random bouncing bomb that flew out. Really unfortunate for him. But Ziggs will die also. So we have the redemption. We have the Moonstone Renewer. And this is obviously kind of the two core items, the two items that you really, really want for the build. It allows you to kind of not heal at maximum capacity, but heal a lot in a team fight if you're constantly proccing Moonstone if your team's grouped up. You know, you're never going to heal as much as, say, Soraka or Sona or even Janna or Lulu during a game. But it's a fun build. It's Mimi. It plays on lore, which I'm a huge fan of. Oh, I forgot that I have sweepers. So it's fun, and I think not enough people put emphasis on that in League nowadays. I feel like people aren't really playing for fun anymore, which is kind of depressing for a game, a video game especially. But I guess that's sort of the nature of anything being competitive. Anyway, I'll stop rambling about the morals of League and get back to playing Mundo. We are gonna, unfortunately, Samira dies, but the Nocturne goes with her, so it's still a 1-for-1 trade. We are gonna head into the mid lane and look for a team fight. Tryndamere is just splitting top because he's Tryndamere, and we are just gonna look to. Oh, I think we're actually gonna die. Is what we're gonna look to do. Although we have so much healing, and now we can heal up our Lee Sin as well. Chuck the Q, and get the kill. Beautiful way to end the game. We should be able to close out here with 2 dead inhibitors and only 1 Nexus turret remaining. But yeah, so that was real Dr.Mundo. Oh, we're going for one last team fight. I will never mind. The chat is going mad. That was real Dr.Mundo. Let us take a look at the damage graphs. Or not the damage graphs, because we don't really care about damage. We'll on the Samira. She played really well in the lane. She kind of carried us. Because I wasn't playing very, very well that game. So the damage graphs, this is the thing about Mundo. You never really do, like, no damage. Just because of his constant Q spam. And it doing percentage health damage, or percentage current health damage rather, you always do a lot of damage. And in a lot of the sort of, in any sort of 15-minute game I've played where I've been playing Mundo, I do play him support every now and then because I find him quite fun, especially with the new kit. Building both tank and obviously the Moonstone build. But in a lot of these 15-minute surrender games, you always seem to have the most damage in the game just because this Q does so much base. Sometimes the healing done, we did alright. We didn't heal as much as Lee Sin, which is really... Oh, he had Gore Drinker, never mind. I thought it was just from his W passive for a minute. But ally healing, obviously we're going to be on top. Not a huge amount. But you're never going to turn down 3,400 HP in a, 26-minute game. Not atrocious. Obviously the build isn't amazing, but it's just a good laugh. And that will be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.